Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss about the what is meant by design and what are the elements and components, principles of design, and also we'll see about the what is meant by design thinking and history behind that, how the various materials in industry for design. So first we'll see about the what is design. It is a intentional creation of a plan, concept or specification for the development, production or construction of an object, system or experience. It involves the systematic approach to solving different problems, meeting needs and creating value through the manipulation of form, function and aesthetics. In design encompasses various aspects like aesthetics. It is used for the visual and sensory qualities of a design, such as color, texture, and typography. Coming to the functionality, it specifies the how the design will work and what is the purpose and performance of a design, like usability, efficiency, and effectiveness. Coming to the user experience, how the user will interacting with the design, like emotional, cognitive, and behavioral aspects. In sustainability, throughout life cycle, in like environmental, social, and economic impacts. In innovation, creation of a new and original solutions, products or service that meeting emerging needs or opportunities. In design, it is a iterative process that involves research and analysis, concept development and ideation, prototyping and testing, refinement and iteration, implementation and evaluation. So, design is a iterative process. It involves research and analysis, concept development and ideation, prototyping and testing, refinement and ideation, implementation and evaluation. Next, design is applied in various fields like graphic design, industrial design, interior design, fashion, user experience design, architecture, engineering, service, interaction design. So, design we are used in a multidisciplinary approach to creating innovative solutions that human needs while considering aesthetics, functionality, sustainability, and user experience. Next, what are the elements are used for the design? The elements we are used in design, it's like how the design will be represented in a visual format or like a organized structure or it represents these we are using some components to be part of a design. So these are the different elements are involved in design like line, shape, form, space, texture, value, color. So elements design are the components are part which can be isolated and defined in any visual design or work of art. They structure and carry the work. So basic elements of design we are used. These are the 7 elements are involved in design. So the first one is point or mark. These are the we are generally call it as a dots. These are the different points. Next, line. So you have to represent the any design format you are using line to connecting these points. So line, it is in the form of square, triangle, any form. Next one is shape. It defines the shape like this. Next one is a form. It's like a 3D graphics. And space. This is the spaces, the gap between different line shapes, forms, points, everything. Next one is the color. These are the different colors we are used to attracting our users based on their colors only, based how the visually representation of the design. Next one is the texture. This is the texture. Coming to the point, Point or mark is the smallest and most basic elements. The point is mainly defined based on the size, value, regularity, or irregularity, can be used alone as a unit in the group. So these are the different points. So here we are representing in the black. It's like a one of the circle. It is in the shape. So these are the different points in a design. Next one is the line. A line is a form. It represents the width and length but no depth. So artists use lines to creating edges, outlines of an object. So the directions of a line convey the mood. The lines can be categorized into three types: horizontal, vertical, diagonal. So the horizontal lines are like quiet and calm, like this in this picture. Next, the example of vertical lines, more of a potential for a movement. These are the vertical lines. Next, example of diagonal elements. So whenever you are representing the diagonal lines, strongly suggest movements and given more of a feeling of a picture like this. These are the diagonal lines. Next one is the shape. Shape is defined as an area. It is, suppose this is an area. In that area you have to represent different value, color, or texture to differentiate between those design components we are used in that space. So here some shapes are involved here. So this is one shape, this is one shape, and also it is a one square. So you have to represent with the outline of that shape. So it is a area that out from the space next to around it due to the defined or implied boundary because of difference of values, colored textures. Based on that we have to define the shape. Next one is the form. Form describes the volumes and mass or 3D aspects of an object that take up space. Form can be viewed as like any angle. Mean if you are seeing that object in any angle, it will be represent same like that only. So 3D aspects of objects we have to develop using these forms. Next one is the space. Space is a 3D value that can be empty or filled with objects, it with height and depth. So this is the spaces behind this, right? We have to differentiate between two, or you have to draw any some gaps or in that design you have to represent like that space only. In other example of spaces, like this is a aerial or atmosphere perspective. These are the different shapes like this, and these are the different spaces we are using. These are the linear perspective. So how the spaces are involved in the design. Next one is color. Color has three properties, that is hue, value, intensity. So based on that these properties we have to use colors in design. So these are the main: white, light, medium, dark, black. And also in these levels also the scale we have to represent high value, middle value, low value. These are the different colors we are used for primary purpose and tertiary, secondary purpose. Color wheel, this is a example of color wheel. Next one is texture. Texture refers to the surface quality, both simulated and actual of the art of a work. So this is the quality of surface in the design. That is the texture. Next is principles of design. So what are the principles of design are the like it is guidelines used to organize or arranging the structural elements of a design. So mainly we are using these principles to design better and one structured format or organizing everything into the some perspectives. So we have to use these different principles of design to develop that design. These are the basic principles of design, like balance, rhythm, contrast, pattern, unity, emphasis. These are the basic effective design principles. So, coming to the first principle, balance. It provides the structure and stability to a design. Balance can be symmetrical, evenly balanced, or asymmetrically, unevenly balanced. Means the design will be balanced or evenly balanced. We are used to systematically, symmetrically, or asymmetrically. The structure and stability of a design using this balance only. So the symmetrical balance means it is a formal balance in visual images. Balance is a both sides are equal in proportion in terms of arrangement. So for example, we'll see this image. In this image, the images, the both background and that before what we are seeing, it is equally balanced, evenly balanced. Next, asymmetrically balanced. In this form, the in visual image, the balance is informal, means not same, not evenly. Okay, see this image and this image, it is symmetrically balanced. Both the all involved in this one can be balanced. Means we are maintaining a symmetrical way. But here in that image asymmetrically balanced, those who are designing that one, they are focused based on the asymmetrical balance or symmetrical balance. Next one is the rhythm. Rhythm is created when one or more elements of design are used repeatedly or create a feeling organized movement, or we can say it requires the repetition of a variety of design elements in a specific order. So this is the rhythm. So whenever you are going to repeatedly doing something creative feeling and movement, you can prefer this rhythm. Next one, emphasis. Emphasis is mainly refers the special importance one or certain part of the design. It can be achieved through the contrast, placement, size, color, repetition, focal point, dominance. So emphasis is mainly focus particular thing in a design. It mainly emphasis mean it mainly exaggerate or differently specified that one based on that you are using different contrast or different size or color, repetition, focal point, dominance. In this image you are seeing this is the different coming to the all aspects, this is the different one, so you have to represent that contrast. Mainly it focus the special importance what you are going to design in that image. So the special importance focusing based on the emphasis only. The emphasis may be achieved through the size, repetition, focal point, dominance. Next one is the contrast. Contrast is an important principle of design because it is important element. It includes the different importance. Like if suppose these are the different points in the image, so this is the contrast one, the different one. Whenever we are going to focus that contrast, definitely the user may be specially focused, means they have interested based on that contrast features and everything. So whenever you are going to design something, you have to focus on the contrast only. Some designers, whenever they are going to design some new fashion items, like the contrast colors are added in the design. So some especially users or different persons, they are like contrast colors. Next one, the pattern. Pattern as a principles of design may be defined as a regular arrangement of repeated same elements. So a pattern means the lines, shapes or colors over and over and again. The visual excitement and the supplementing surface interest, we are seeing this here. See here in this image, the elements are arranged in a regular manner only, but it is repetitively same pattern we are using, same design we are used in regular arrangement. So sometimes the pattern will be attracted also. Next one is the unity. Unity as a principle of design, maybe it is an appropriate arrangement of element in visual, the viewers feeling that the parts of the design are an harmony as a whole composition. So this is the example of unity. In this design, you are seeing that everything is represented in specific manner. Appropriate arrangement means the perfectly arranged elements. Whenever we are going to see that image, it represents the uniquely represented. Unity means the all colors are arranged in a proper manner. So this is the unity. Next, we'll see about the what is mean by design thinking. Design thinking is a innovation process to understanding the specific needs of the users or clients. Whenever we are understanding the specific needs of the users, definitely you are going to provide the solutions for the user's perspective. And also you have to design a new product, service, or process to understanding when you are understanding the specific needs of the user. And also you have to removing the pain points of the existing product. Whenever you are understanding the specific needs of the user, definitely what are the pain points and what are the issues are facing the customers or users or clients, you have to remove that one existing product pain points. You have to remove that one. And also you have to mainly removing that pain points and the service or process available with the users. Tim Brown, the CEO of IDEO, he can define the design thinking is a human-centered approach to innovation that draws from the designer toolkit to integrate the needs of people, the possibilities of technology, and the requirements for business success. Whenever the designers design thinking can be understanding the people needs, we have to understanding using the possibilities of technology, and it is the requirements for business success. Whenever the business going to be success means using this technology and understanding the human needs. The whole brain, our brain thinking like two parts, left brain and right brain. In left brain, we are using for the critical thinking, rational thought, logical thought, scientific thinking. Coming to the right brain, creative thinking, imagination, conceptualization, free thinking. What are the design thinking benefit? It is benefit for the finding the innovative and desirable and never thought before solution for customer and client needs. So whenever you are understanding the needs of the user, you have to innovate something, and also it is desirable, and the thought will be solution for customers and clients. And also think of a person in their everyday life and all of their interactions with a variety of products and services throughout their day. So whenever you are observing the users everyday day-to-day activities, definitely you have observed some issues they are facing. So when you are understanding that issues, you have to create new things for that solutions to particular problem. That is the benefit of design thinking. And outcome of design thinking projects. So whenever you have to understand the difficulties of the users, then you have to introduce new solutions in environment. So definitely the outcomes like either products, new services, and also you are following new process also. So that will be innovative products, innovative service, and innovative process. So design thinking is a problem solving methodology based on the user's needs and challenging assumptions, and you have to redefine the problems and to develop innovative user centered solutions. Mainly it is emphasis the creativity, collaboration, and experimentation to tackling complex, ambiguous challenges. What is the key features of design thinking is a human-centered. It focuses on the understanding the needs, behaviors, and emotions of the users. Empathy is at the core of the process. And also the design thinking is a iterative process The ideas through prototyping and testing, they are continuously refinement. The mistakes are seen as opportunities to learn. So whenever the different mistakes are happened, failures, so definitely it will be continuously monitoring. Those are the opportunities to learn. Next one, collaborative. It promotes the teamwork to involving diverse perspective across the multidisciplinary disciplines. So whenever you have to interact with others perspectives, diversity of the different teams, definitely the work will be succeed. And also it leverages collective creative to solve problems, and innovative driven. So whenever you have to thinking creative and out of the box solutions instead of traditional approaches, it aims the deliver practical impactful outcomes. So design thinking also innovative driven. Whenever you are going to creative, and also you are proposing new solutions out of the box based on new approaches and new process, new technology. Instead of you are not focusing on the traditional approach, you have to using any modern or technological perspective. So that time you have to create impactful outcomes also. Why design thinking is matters? Why we are using the design thinking? It is focus on the user, and also the versatility can be applied like across industries like healthcare, education, business, technology, and encourage innovation, moves beyond the traditional problem solving method, and also the reduce risks. These are the main design thinking matters. It is mainly focused on the users, means needs of the users, and also the versatility. So this can be applied various industries, and it encourages innovation also, and also the reduces risk. What are the applications of design thinking? Design thinking can be applied in different sectors like business. They design for better product services or customer experiences in healthcare, improving patient care and hospital process. In education, developing more engaging and inclusive learning environments. In social innovation, addressing like global issues like poverty and sustainability. That time you are using this design thinking. These are the different areas. How design thinking can help? How the design thinking will be help means, in design thinking approach, we are addressing the wicked problems, and also we are providing iterative solutions. The continuously we are engaging with the user needs, and we are providing iterate continuous solutions, and focus on the understanding problems. Iterative process means it is a no quick best or fixed solutions. Why means continuously we are monitoring and we are engaging with the users. Definitely we have to fix it that solutions. Again they are facing some problems. Again you are creating some solutions. And also it is emphasis continuous evolution also. It raises important questions. What are the main needs of the users? And also the holistic perspective, no fixed ends and are definite answers, and recognize are intervened with problems. Every problem has different solutions. We have to mainly fix that one possibility of the solution. That solution will be, sometimes it happens like any mistakes or failures, we have to maintain that one also. So it is like a design thinking approach is mainly wicked problems is addressed, and iterative solutions mainly focused on understanding problems. And also the problem has definite answers are there, and also we are not going to stick on that answer. New technology, new process will be added, additional features also. So it has definite answers for the fixed problems also. So we have to recognize solutions for that problems. What are the main difference between this traditional approach or design thinking approach? In traditional approach, we are maintaining lots of reports and documentation. In design thinking approach, we are showing that design will be improve the users issues. So we are not telling this is the best, this is the one. We are showing that results. And in traditional approach, scared of failing. So sometimes whenever you are going to propose or to creating means new things, definitely the failures will be happened, the brain will be think like that only. So in scared of failing, but in designing approach we are learn from failures also. Whenever the failures occurs, we have to learn from failures. Means we have to where the problem or failure is arise, how the technology process or expertise persons are benefited that solving that problem. So we have to learn from failure also. In traditional approach, certainty is key, but here embrace ambiguity. In traditional approach, focus on solution. In design thinking approach, we are focusing on human values. That's why we are call it as a design thinking is a human centered approach. Traditional approach get it perfect the first time. In traditional approach, whatever you are going to propose new thing, that first time only you have to get the perfect and best one. But in design thinking approach, it is a iterative process. If suppose when the problem will be solved, and again also some other problems are arised, some anything happen, is that we have to maintain iteratively, and we have maintained that continuous improvements and everything. So in traditional approach you have to define the first time the perfect way, but in design thinking approach we are maintaining the continuous improvements also. So that's why we are called it as iterative. In traditional approach, it talk about an idea. In design thinking approach, you have to make your idea. Design thinking and innovation, it solves the problems using a process is structured and systematic and most effective ways to create something new. Whenever you are going to create something new, using the process like a structured and systematic approach to solve your problems. It is a process that first understand the users, and next step. First, you have to understand the users. Next, identify and analysis of a problem or need. What are the problem need of the users? You have to identify and analyze. Next, researches and relevant information. After which ideas are explored and analyzed until a appropriate innovation solution to the problem or need is arrived at. So first you have to focus on the user needs. Next, based on that needs, you have to identify and analyze the problem. What is the user problem you have to analyze? Next, you have to research the relevant information, how to solve the problem. After that, you have to fix that problem to the solution, appropriate using explored and analyzed what are the ideas to solve that problem. It is a process. Design thinking and innovation is combines user requirements, finds a creative solutions, explores suitable technology alternatives, and results in a new business enterprise or solve existing problems for an organization. It means design thinking along with innovation means first design thinking combines the user requirements, it creates the solutions, and also the using some suitable technology alternatives, and also new business enterprises for solving existing problems for an organization. Next one is the design thinking and innovation can be applied in different fields. Already we will discuss about the business, healthcare, social innovation, law, arts, medicine, and engineering. It could be even applied to solve problems at home or in your neighborhood or in your place of work. So in any other places or where you are there, that place also, some persons, you whenever you are observing something, definitely the problem you have to understand what is the problem is there. So definitely you have to create simple problem to the solution or complex problem to the solution. So how the design thinker finds the creative ways to tackle that problem, simple or complex, either home or neighborhood or place of work, in any place, to solve the problem, moving towards creative society, find the solutions. This is the design for the extremes. The design thinkers look the fringes for design inspiration. Uh, it's like people's with disabilities, people getting older, average users, people under serious stress, mobile and power users. So these are the different look the fringes of the design inspiration. Next, what are the skills for design thinking? So first, mainly some skills are required for the design thinking. What are the skills means? Imagination, visualization. In imagination, in visualization, you are understanding the customer's perception, the concept of understanding the other person. Imagination, visualization. Learning, observing or inspired by anything, and also the getting things, books, materials, effectiveness, the ability to produce desired output, inference, an idea or conclusion. These are the skills for design thinking. In imagination, visualization, you have to understanding the different perceptions. In learning, like observing or inspired by anything, or you are seeing also, sometimes you are learning, getting things, some books, materials, websites. In effectiveness means ability to produce desired output, inference, idea or conclusion. Ask questions and write answers, son. So whenever you have any problem, if you are suppose going to solve that problem, first you have to make the questions and write answers, and definitely you will get the solution. Why it is designed? Why is it being designed? What is being designed? How? What is the process for design? Whom? From whom is to being designed? Where? What is the context, place, media for design? When? How long will you take to design? So first we have to understand why we are going to be designed, and what we are going to be designed, how the process of for the design, whom going to be, whom for whom you have to design that one, where, what is the context, place, media for design, how much time is required to propose a design. So these are the basic questions. Whenever you are going to ask, the problem arises, definitely you will get the solution. Select your user group and if essential their environment. Toddler up to age 5 groups. Kids age 5 to 8 years. Children age 8 to 12 years. Adults, young professionals, elderly, for boys or girls, physically marginalized, persons with disability, others. So first you have to select the user group for the design. Otherwise, it's not suitable for everyone. Whenever you are going to design something, it will be benefit or useful for some user group only. So you have to select that environment. Next, what are the design considerations? Means design for play. You are using the design for play or socializing, sharing, learning, or create interest, spirit of inquiry, or interaction or experience or engagement. This is the introduction to design thinking. Next, coming to the history of design thinking, how the design thinking will evolve. So the design thinking is a human-centered approach, the human-centered innovation, and it is evolved over time, drawing inspiration from various disciplines like engineering, design, business, and psychology. In 1950s, 60s, the origin of industrial design. The roots of design thinking can be traced back to industrial and product design. Designers like Charles and Bay Ray Ames, they are emphasized solving the problems with a focus on user needs, blending functionality and aesthetics. In 1916, the book The Science of the Artificial, it is introduced the framework for solving complex problem in a structured way. Herbert Simon, in his book 1916, in that book, the framework for solving complex problem in a structured way and the theoretical foundation for design thinking. This is the origin, 1950s and 60s. Next, in 1970s, the rise of system thinking. The system thinking is emerged way approach like complex interconnected problems holistically, and also the ideas are borrowed from system thinking, emphasizing understanding the broader context of a problem. The context of a human centered design gained traction, focusing on design for real user experiences. Next, 1980s and 1990s, the codification of the process. The Stanford University School of Design, D. School, we are saying that one. So, University, a school of design founded by David Kelly, became a hub for formalizing design thinking. And Kelly, also the founder of IDEO, applied design thinking to solve business and social challenges. During this period, the design thinking process became structured into phases like empathize, define, ideate, prototype, and test. Next, integration with the business strategies in 2000s. The companies like IDEO is popularized design thinking as a tool for the innovation in business. Books like Change by Design by Tim Brown and Design Thinking by Nigel Cross help the bridge gap between the design and business strategies. Next, organizations began using the design thinking to tackle challenges in customer experience, product development, and strategy. Expansion to social innovation in 2010s. Design thinking was adopted for solving social and global issues such as poverty, education, and healthcare. Non-profits and governments began using it to engage stakeholders and co-create solutions. It is a tool like the design thinking for social innovation framework emerged in 2010. In 2020s and present, design thinking has expanded beyond traditional design fields into areas like artificial intelligence, sustainability, and digital transformation. And it is used for the remote and digital collaboration tool also. And the design thinking can be used in different disciplines like education, startups, corporate innovation, labs, and policy making. The key milestones in design thinking history in 1916, Herbert Simon publishes Science of the Artificial. 1980s, IDEO pioneers design thinking in business. 1991, the school, Stanford School, is founded at Stanford University. In 2009, Tim Brown publishes The Change by Design, popularizing the methodology. In 2010, design thinking becomes a tool for the social innovation and interdisciplinary problem solving. Coming to the next topic, new materials in industry. What are the new materials we are using for design? In aerospace, to develop lightweight, high strength materials like carbon fiber, nanotube based composites, or met- meta materials. In automotive, create sustainable, recyclable materials like bioplastic, recycled carbon fiber, or plant-based composites. In biomedical, design biocompatible, implantable materials like hydrogels, bioactive glasses, or shape memory alloys. In energy, develop materials for energy storage, conversion, or harvesting, such as supercapacitor, thermoelectrical materials, or solar cells. Construction, create sustainable, durable materials like self healing concrete, translucent wood, or recycled plastic based composites. In industry, like some creative, innovative, sustainable, and user-centered solutions like smart materials. This material adapts environmental changes like temperature, pressure, light. Coming to the applications wise, in textiles, shape memory allows in clothing for self-healing or adaptive fitting. In construction, thermochromic glasses that adjust transparency based on sunlight. Impact, enhanced functionality, user satisfaction, and energy efficiency. In sustainable materials, materials derived from renewable resources are recycled format. In applications wise, we'll see the bioplastics used for packaging, reducing reliance on petroleum based plastics. Mycelium, fungus-based materials for biodegradable furniture or packaging. The impact will be aligned with sustainable development goals, reduces environmental footprints. Next, lightweight and high strength materials. Materials with a high strength to weight ratio. Aerospace carbon fiber composite for fuel efficient aircraft. Automotive aluminum and magnesium allows for lighter, faster cars. It improves the energy efficiency, performance, and design flexibility. In nanomaterials, materials are engineered at the molecular or nanoscale. In healthcare, nanocoating are medical devices. In electronics, graphene are flexible, high-speed electronics. In that impact will be enable some revolutionary innovations in healthcare, energy, and computing. Bioengineered materials. In bioengineered materials, biological processes, food industry, in biofabricated tissues for regenerative medicines and address the food security and sustainability. Its impacts like tackle challenges like resource scarcity and personalized healthcare. In recyclable and modular materials, materials designed for reuse, disassembly, or recycling. In construction, modular bricks made from recycled plastics, consumer goods, electronics with replaceable, recyclable components. It promotes the circular economy and reduces waste. Coming to the applications wise, we'll see the different industries used new materials. Automotive industry, lightweight alloys, design thinking application focus on reducing the vehicle weight to improve fuel efficiency. In fashion and textiles, smart fabrics and bioengineered leather, recycled fibers we are used. In design thinking applications, user-centered emphasis, comfort, style, sustainability, and durability and aesthetics. Ideation involves creating multifunctional garments. In healthcare and biomedical devices, biocompatible polymers, nanomaterials, 3D printed biomaterials we are used. So this is the solutions for the like comfort, safety, reliability, and the prototypes created for the 3D printed materials. It focuses on the enhancing the usability and ensuring the regulatory compliances. Construction and architecture. In construction and architecture, small glass or self-healing concrete, recycled construction waste we are using. And the empathy wise, we'll see the end users design energy efficient and eco-friendly building. And also the smart materials like thermochromic glass for better temperature design regulation. Sustainable materials are ideated, tested, and for structural integrity. In electronics and technology, the graphene, flexible OLEDs, recyclable components we are used. User needs for profitability and durability drive ideation. And in flexible manner, we'll see the graphene enable innovative design for foldable devices. The prototypes are rigorously tested for performance and user experience. Design thinking ensures the new materials to innovate faster, solve user problems, and enhances sustainability. What are the benefits? The new materials in industry is used in the design thinking development. User-centered, next one, innovation, innovative solutions, reduced development time, improved material performance, sustainability. In user-centered, the materials, new technology, new process are used for the human-centered way. The expectations of the new materials we are used. Innovative solutions, it encourages the creativity and out of the box thinking we are using, leading to innovative material solutions. Reduce development, whenever you are proposing the design thinking materials, it reduce the development in the prototypes we are quickly developing, and the development time will be decreased. Improved material performance, the material performance also will increase the functionality wise, operational wise, and we have to develop that one in sustainable way also. What are the applications for various industries and domains? Product innovation. In product innovation, customer needs such as Apple, iPhone, or Nike self-lacing shoes. In service design, like online banking, healthcare, in transportation. In business modeling innovation, like Netflix shift from the DVD rentals to streaming services. In social impact, we'll see the innovative solutions like education, poverty, environmental sustainability. In healthcare, that the patient's experiences streamline clinical workflows and develop innovative medical devices. In education, a learning experience, developing new educational tools improves school administration process. In government service, public services like digital governance platforms or citizen engagement initiatives we are introduced. In urban planning, design thinking develops suitable user-centered urban planning solutions like smart cities or green infrastructure we are introduced using this design thinking approach. In environmental sustainability, in environment especially, so much of wastage plastic is there, so we have to maintain that recyclable process, reuse that when climate change, waste management or conversion. Organizational transformation, cultural transformation, fostering a culture innovation, empathy and creativity. In real world, the design thinking innovation solutions A and B use design thinking to create user-friendly platform that revolutionize hospitality industry. Nike, Nike is a flinket and self-lacing shoes developed and introduced in market. Uber, it is a creative, seamless, user-centered ride-hailing experience. Google, it develops the new products like Google Home and Google Pixel. The companies that have successfully applied design thinking to drive innovation, that is the consumer goods, Procter and Gamble. These are the which use success. Whirlpool. This company also introduced every drop water filter, which improves the user experience. Coca-Cola utilized the design thinking to develop the freestyle fountain drinker dispenser. Second, next technology, Apple, Amazon, Microsoft. In Apple, it is user design. They are introduced like iPhone, iPad, Apple Watch. In Amazon, like Echo, smart speaker, and Alexa virtual assistant. Microsoft, they are introduced like Xbox gaming console, Kinect motion controller. These are the different technology perspective. Different companies are used the technology and introduce the new products in market. In healthcare, Johnson and Johnson, Medtronic, GE Healthcare. In finance, Intuit, PayPal, American Express. In education, Khan Academy, Coursera, Duolingo. In Khan Academy, which provides the free online education, Coursera, online learning platform, Duolingo, language learning app. The companies and organizations successfully applied design thinking. For example, transportation, Tesla, the Model X, Model X, and Model 3 electrical vehicles are developed. In Uber, riding heel experience, Lyft also riding heel experience. Food and beverage, Starbucks, Panera Bread, Domino's Pizza. In retailer, Warby Parker, Joppers, Target. In non-profit, American Red Cross, Habitat for Humanity, the Nature of Conservancy. In government, U.S. Department of Veterans Affairs, UK Government Digital Service, Singapore Government. These are the different governments also use this design thinking approach. Thank you, everyone.